You. Yes, I remember you. But tell me, little one, do you remember me too? So unsure. Come close. Closer. There, little sprout. My, how you have grown. I feel as though I merely blinked, and now you are bloomed before me. Yet you hesitate. Do I frighten you still? Oh, little one, just how much have you forgotten? I assure you, there was a time when the sight of me would make you scream. There was a time when the sight of me would make you beam. It seems all of those years have faded those memories. Vague memories, strange dreams, the same story through different means. I stand before you now, impossible and breathing, as real as the trees who touch the heavens with their branches and hell with the roots. Lay your hand upon my hide and know that I am true. There, there, little one. I know not why you are here, but I am glad nonetheless. I will offer you this. Do you want to regain what you have lost? Do you want to remember? I will tell you, if that is what you wish. But be warned, little sprout. Old wounds reopen can be as painful as fresh ones. Very well. Come with me. I will take you across the forest and tell you a tale of old friends past. Many years ago, little sprout, when your legs were small and shaky, you lived in a little house on the edge of the woods. A tiny sapling of a thing you were. You used to pick daisies and explore the brush for beetles as your parents prepared supper. And night after night, you would wander further and further, curiosity taking you deep into the dwelling of a hulking, moss-covered creature. And when you looked into the creature's eyes, gaze wide and wonderful, do you know what you did? You gave me a daisy. It was small, soft, and bright. And you were small, soft, and bright. You stayed and played in the branches until the sun hung low, and for the first of many times, I carried you home. You made fairy houses and stirred potions in puddles. I told you tales of ancient lands and taught you the floral and fauna of the forest. Oh, how you loved to learn. They are memories that shine in my soul. But all things must change, little sprout, and change they did. Every seventh evening, you began to disappear, and as you grew more distant, I would start to fear. You came to me quiet, you came to me less. One night, I followed your family down the dark, winding back roads with woods on either side, past the stench of car exhaust. I could smell your fear. And when the car stopped, It stopped right here. This place. This wretched place. Even from the tree lines, I could hear the pastor's voice. What horrible things he screamed at my sprout. That you were wicked and sick and deserved such torturous things. My sprout, never my little sprout. The next day, I asked you to stay with me. How I wished to spirit you away to the depths of the forest, safe in my domain. At last, you refused. How could you not? To come with me would have been to uproot your whole life, little sprout. You had parents, a home, friends. You did not want to leave them behind, and I would not make you. I must admit, though, little sprout, there were times I wish I had, for it was when you told me you would not come back to the forest. Good children stay in their place, you said. Good children don't play with fae or brew potions or befriend beast of the devil. Jagged words that tore my chest. No need, little sprout. It was not fault of your own. You were frightened and hurt, and you felt alone. Truly, it is I who must apologize. The next 7th evening, you wore a crisp white robe. Again, I followed you when you left home. You were taken to the lake by the wretched man in his slick suit, drowned in dirty water as he spat his curses at you. When he finally lifted you, I tried to call out, but you couldn't hear me over the congregation cheers. That was the last time I saw you for many years. You hid away, and to my shame, I did the same. I could not stand the thought of you looking that way, soaked and despondent. When I finally came to my senses, when I finally sought you out, it was too late. You had moved on from the little house near the woods. We did meet again, just barely, just once. You returned to your old home, garbed in black, and sat at the foot of the forest, weeping. I approached ever so softly, and as your weeping turned to wailing, I tried to reach out. I tried to comfort you. Your tear-burned eyes rose to mine, but I saw no recognition, no soft memories of daisies or old stories, just tired misery and fresh fear. Oh, the fear in my sprout's eyes, how your terror tore at me. I tried to speak. You screamed, so I fled. I fled deep, deep into the forest to lay in the earth and mourn the loss of my dear little sprout. And there I remained until today. Now that you know our history, tell me, why have you returned to me? Is it curiosity of faded memories? Or have family affairs called you back to this place? Lonely? Oh, dear little sprout, come here. You are so strong. You are sweet and bright. No tears, no fear. I will protect you and hold you tight. Look into my eyes as you did before. You do not have to be alone anymore.